if I didn't have that budget, what should I buy? And follow-up question is, if you had unlimited capital in your bank account, which none of us really truly do. We have a lot, maybe, but unlimited would be hard. Would you change your setup? So what would we get if we couldn't afford it? And if you could spend anything you wanted, what would you get?
All right, let's start with the beginner. Again, working in the audio industry for 30 years, I taught at the audio college, and I used to tell the students all the time, although gear is important and gear does matter, gear does not make the final piece. And the final piece is what you put into it as a person, the words that are coming out of your mouth. So that's what matters. So to me, first, focus on your questions, focus on the people you're talking to, focus on the value that you're providing. But then second, there are plenty of inexpensive options that are very killer options. So for example, think of the end in mind. What type of show are you going to be? Is it an interview show? Is it just a talking head style show? Or is it an on location show? So let's think about the microphone first. You can get we're talking about Shure products. You can use their SM58s. You can use their 57s. The dynamic microphones that honestly side by side to this one are pretty much the same thing. And they're $100. You can use the Rode Pod mic, $100. My co-host on our show, she was using a USB microphone. I asked her to go out and buy the Pod mic, and she loves it. It's been fantastic. That's $100. You really don't need more than that. Like you said, are there more expensive options? Sure. This microphone's like $450, $500. The RE20 is about $100 more than that. So there are other options, but are they necessary? No. What I would recommend is to get a dynamic microphone versus a condenser microphone, only because the dynamic, most of us, especially beginners, are recording in non-ideal situations, meaning we are not recording in a treated room. We are recording where there's going to be outside noise. And a dynamic microphone will shield you from as much of that outside noise as possible, where a condenser microphone will pick up more of it. That's what it's designed to do. So as far as that goes, great. Then what are you going to record on? Most people will have a computer, laptop, something. You can just record on the hard drive of your laptop. You can use your built-in software. If you're a Mac user, you got software like GarageBand. You can, on a PC, you got Audacity. And most people will probably even have one or two more options than that. I have a Zoom H6, a little handheld recorder that I use when I go out in the field, but you can use that right here. Just sit down anywhere. I mean, I think that was maybe $250 for a recorder. I'd have to look up that price. And again, there's other options as well, competitors to that. And then really all you need is a microphone, a cable, and something to record it on. And then if you're going to go nuts, yes, you can use editing software and stuff. I tend to go nuts. I'm not going to lie to you. I like technology. I like gear, and I like to go nuts because I don't only use it for myself. I use it for my clients. So I do have the Rodecaster Pro here. To me, that is the heart and soul of my podcast. However, I also use it to interface with my streaming. We do live streaming. Our episodes, our interview episodes, we record those live and we stream them live. So it goes out to all of our social media and so forth, but it does go through the Rodecaster. We use StreamYard, typical software that almost everybody uses to stream, but there are others as well. I also like Riverside FM. I like them for a different reason. I like doing my remote recordings with them because they record lossless audio, which is WAV files versus MP3s, meaning you get a higher quality. But it's working in more of a traditional double-ender style of a recording. And all that means is it's recording my recording on my host computer and it's recording my guest on their host computer. And then we download those files after the session's over. So I get high quality, where if we do it over the internet, we have the opportunity for dropout. So if you have a dropout, you just have to deal with that. Yeah. I can go on and on. Stop me whenever you want.